Hello. Who are you?
Alice.
Alice? That sounds familiar.
And who are you?
A griffin. Part eagle. Part lion. The best of each, I always say.
I thought you were a mythical creature.
I am. That makes me even more fascinating.
Is there a way out of this maze, sir?
Let's ask Mr. Mock Turtle. He's my best friend. He's a splendid fellow. True blue through and through. Rise and shine, old chum.
Something wrong?
No. It's his fancy. Who knows what sad thoughts tiptoe through the mossy glades of his mind? I know how to cheer him up. Mockers, tell this young lady about yourself.
She's come to the right person for that. Sit down, both of you.
No thanks, I've heard it all before.
Sit down! It's the least you can do. Once. I was a real turtle.
Thank you for that very interesting story, sir.
I haven't started yet.
Stay. You may learn something. You must have learned a lot since you've been down here.
Yes, I suppose I have.
When Griff and I were little, we went to school in the same sea. And the master was an old turtle. We used to call him Tortoise.
Why would you call him Tortoise if he wasn't one?
We called him Tortoise because he taught us.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, asking a simple question like that.
He taught us reeling and riding, and the basic fundamentals of arithmetic, ambition, distraction, uglification, and we also learned drawing. The drawing master was an old conger eel. He taught us drawing, stretching, and fainting in coils.
What was that like?
I'll show you. I'll have it in a minute. I can't show it to you myself. I'm a little too stiff. Old age is not for weaklings. And Griffin here never learned it, did you, Griff?
I didn't have time. I went to the classical master, though. What an old crab he was. Tell her about the games.
You may never have lived in the sea, so you've probably never been introduced to a lobster.
I once tasted a
You, what?
Nothing.
You've never seen a lobster quadrille, then?
No, what sort of dance is that?
This will give you some idea what it looks like. First, you have to clear away all the jellyfish. You don't want to dance on top of a lot of jellyfish, do you? Yeah.
You have a line of dancers. Turtles, salmon, cod, skate, whoever's available.
And each one has a lobster. Don't forget about the lobsters.
Yes, then you advance twice, change lobsters, and retire in the same order.
Then you...
Throw the lobsters into the air! Then you change lobsters again.
And that little girl is the first figure of the dance.
It's a beautiful dance.
Oh, it is. And it costs a pretty penny.
And a few ugly ones, too. Now, we'll show it to you. Will you walk a little faster? Said a whiting to a snail. There's a porpoise close behind us, and he's treading on my tail. See how eagerly the lobsters and the turtles all advance. They are waiting on the shingle. Will you come and join the dance? See how eagerly the lobsters and the turtles all advance. They are waiting on the shingle. Will you come and join the dance?
Dance.
Will you, won't you join the dance?
Dance.
Will you, won't you join the dance?
Dance.
Thank you. It's a very interesting dance to watch.
And no wise fish would ever go anywhere without a porpoise.
Wouldn't it really?
Of course not. Well, if a fish came to me and said he was going on a journey, I'd say, with what porpoise? So you like performing, then?
No, I hate it.
Oh, you mustn't. It's such fun.
Yeah, stand up. Oh, you are standing up. Recite. 'Tis the voice of the sluggard.
She doesn't know that.
I do.
Recite it, then.
To the voice of a lobster, I heard him declare, you have baked me too brown, I must sugar my hair. As a duck with its eyelids, so he with his nose trims his belt and his buttons and turns out his toes.
You got it wrong.
I keep getting things wrong today.
I think you'd better sing Turtle Soup instead. If you would, old fellow.
You don't have to ask me twice.
He'll sing at the drop of a hat.
I don't have a hat, but if I had and it dropped, I'd sing before it touched the ground.
You're in for a treat, Alice. This man is a master, an undiscovered virtuoso, and he plays the spoons. Show her your reviews.
Later. I'm in my singing mode right now. Beautiful soup, so rich and green, waiting in a hot tureen. Who for such dainties would not stoop? Soup of the evening, beautiful soup. Soup of the evening, beautiful soup.
Beautiful soup, beautiful soup, soup of the evening.
Beautiful soup. Take it, Alice. Needs a little work, but we'll get it. Beautiful soup, who cares for fish, game, or any other dish? Who would not give all else for two? Pennyworth only of beautiful soup. Beautiful soup, beautiful soup, soup of the evening. Now, my dear, I think you're ready to find your way.
And they say this sort of thing is only for the rich. One more chorus, dear fella.
Beautiful soup, beautiful soup, soup of the evening.
Beautiful soup, so